would like, and I'm sure it's not as fast as Darren would like, but,
All right.
we are trying to, we had some, what were you driving before, a 66?
Yeah, 67.
Yeah.
More,
I mean-
more fumes in the cab than came outside
Yeah,
of the truck.
so we've weeded out the ones that, absolutely shouldn't have been on the road anymore. And that's why we hired a mechanic to try to keep things, as absolutely safe as possible, and operable. And, get us to the point where we can start budgeting more for equipment repairs and replacements.
In the course of my freedom of information, I also learned that the present manpower at the highway department has been reduced from 10 to 7. Is that correct?
Not by this board.
I don't care what board, is that correct? Are we down in the
It was
manpower
down
that's
from
there?
10 to probably, went down to 5 or 6 for a while, didn't it?
It was actually, when Stan took over, it was down to 4.
Down to
We
4.
had 4 employees.
Okay, we're back to 7 now? So we have increased the manpower too.
You're going to?
We have.
We have.
We've
Well, we're
brought
up to 7, but we're not up to 10, where it was
The 10, I
originally?
think, included 2 part-timers too. I don't remember.
I'd have to go back and look. Each truck used to go out with a driver and a wingman.
Right.
At the time. We've completely eliminated that now. We don't have any drivers that do that.
And most of those wingmen were part-time seasonal employees, as I recall.
Not back when I started. Back when I started, they were full-time. There was enough people to do it. Each run full-time with a wingman. They had to have it. That's how it was written. There had to be two men in the truck. Safety reasons or whatever it may be, but that's how it was.
And that's not a safety issue, no?
I would say so if my crew wasn't comfortable doing it,
Okay.
and I will give them a ton of credit that they've actually stepped up and done it.
Under the union regulation, if they request a wingman,
Correct,
we have to give them.
correct. And there's some that were, and I would say uncomfortable about it, but the more they've done it, they're not uncomfortable now, and I think they deserve tremendous credit for that, because that's a huge way to save money, being that they could have it, but they
That's
choose
it,
not
we
to.
don't tell them they can't have wingman. If they request
We
one,
can't tell them.
They do
They-
a
they can
fantastic
have
job
one.
that way.
but I think the trucks have come a long ways and gotten a lot easier to operate too than the old stuff that we used to have.
Some of them.
Some of them. We
They're
probably
not
still have
easy
some of
jobs.
those.
Nothing easy about it when the traffic's coming at you and you have to dodge around the trees, and especially the way this winter and last winter have been with the soft roads.
Yeah, it's
There's
been tough on
nothing
soft
easy.
roads.
Judge, to clarify too, on that the new truck, the 2019, that's that money coming from the grant from Bonasec, which has been, like Mark said, it's been going on for, it's gotta be over 3 years now, isn't it?
Just about 3 years. I just sent back the, grant disbursement contract. So we finally, once we get a signed copy of that back, then we can requisition the money for the truck. So hopefully by the time we get the truck, we'll have the grant money.
So this is a grant money, it's not
It's
coming out of
partially
town
covered by the
taxpayers?
grant. It's
Yeah.
partially covered by the grant. We got a $75,000 grant towards a $204,000 truck.
All right. Last thing I'd like to address, again, the pool committee. Could you tell me what when the pool is expected to open and close, what is its season gonna be this year?
This year probably will be June to September.
June 1st
I don't know, we're looking at June right now. Yeah,
until September?
yeah.
How many lifeguards are gonna be hired?
The health department will decide that for us.
I don't know who's talking.
Scott,
He's part of the pool committee.
Your name is?
Scuttles.
All right, Mr. Oles. And what's the rate of pay for the lifeguards? Do you know?
I don't have the budget on hand right now.
Okay. And can you tell me, with reference to the pool, there has to be a licensed water maintenance person to test the water on a daily basis, add chemicals and the rest of that. Do we have such a person hired and presently in place to do that?
In the past, that's been done by lifeguards, and that's okay with the health department.
That's approved by the health department?
Yep.
That the lifeguards can do it?
Yep.
Are they licensed lifeguards to test the water, which is what's required from every pool that I'm aware of that's a public pool?
If that change has been made, then we'll meet that requirement.
But you don't know that.
At this point, no, I do not.
Okay. And so far as the outstanding or unpaid debt of the pool, where are we at on that? Do we have all the funds necessary to pay the balance of the monies that are owed on that pool?
Yep, we
Yes.
sure do.
So everything is up to date, we don't need to get any more money
No.
No, to build the pool, we're all set.
to build and start it up?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Anybody else? All right, moving on. Couple of minutes from November 13th. We've got the public hearing minutes and the regular meeting minutes. Any,
Can I do them
Questions?
separately or together?
we can adopt them together if nobody has any changes or corrections.
I'll make a motion that we accept them.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Old business, replacement truck, Darren's got that on the list there, they've started working on it. They give us a rough idea when that would show up,
They're hoping a month too,
About
by
a
the
month.
time they get their work done.
and then depending on snowfall, we can
Yeah, how quick we can get it together.
start on
The only
switching
thing,
parts
and,
over.
yep, and what's, same thing that's slowing us down on the new truck is the holidays, so. And they probably will lose 2 weeks there, so it's probably gonna be over a month now at this point.
Well, at least we're getting closer. Franchise agreement, you gone any further on that, Matt?
I've got stuff to say about it.
Okay,
After Dave Merzig said call Public Services Commission, I did that. And I talked to a woman named Carol McTagg, and I explained what we were asking for and the response we got from Charter, and she said that's not a reasonable response out of them, that they should provide what we're asking for, which is running recorded content. And she advised me to send that message to Kevin Egan, which is our contact there, and I did. Told him where the information came from and asked him if he wanted to reconsider their position. And that was about 2 weeks ago, but I haven't heard back from him.
okay. All right, we'll keep working on that. Okay, next up. You got resolution number 11, 2018, the adoption of the Delaware County Moly Jurisdictional All Hazard Mitigation Plan update. Sean, he did volunteer to come tonight, and I said, I don't think there's anything earth-shattering that we probably can't handle, but. You have a copy of that? I have a copy of the resolution. If I do, I buried it somewhere here.
The last one, I should have got one last one.
But the county has to update theirs, and then we have to pass a resolution approving their updates for our town. So, I think everybody's had a chance to.
And that's the entire plan piece on this.
I think the biggest thing we had was getting Tanglewood Lake added to the list.
Which was achieved.
Yep. Then there were some other updates, some projects that have been completed. So I think, as far as I can tell, everything looks good. So I guess looking for a motion to adopt resolution number 11.
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor, whoops, no, roll call.
Roll call. Yes.
Call roll,
Tadell,
yes.
Kristen,
Yes.
Tweed,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Cairns,
Yes.
Okay, and Sean asked if you could send a copy of the resolution that we
Oh, we go through.
Okay, approval of the updated pool advisory council bylaws.
Yeah, I just want to, a couple things, everybody got a copy of these in there, I put in your mailbox.
Yep.
These bylaws we had approved at one point back a couple years ago, and there's just a couple of little changes here, and that was the wording as far as it's called the Pool Advisory Council and not the Recreation Committee. Okay, so that was updated. We also tightened up the wording in regards to, there'll be 4 existing members of the West Branch Recreation Aquatic Committee that will serve on this board, and then 1 representative from each municipality who has decided to join in with the operations of the pool. And at this point, we have the town of Meredith has joined us. They have made a contribution towards the operation of the pool. We will be meeting with Bovina, the town of Bovina, on January 8th. One of the representatives from the committee will be going to their meeting. They have a couple of questions, but they have put the money in their budget to become part of this as well. So, town of Hamden has decided not to, but this, have decided not to at this point. They may change their mind later. So these bylaws will be what governs this, what we call the PAC, the Pool Advisory Council. And so what I'm asking for is an approval to, a vote to approve these bylaws for the council. Does anybody have any questions in regards to them?
I do have one question. Under the duties of the Pool Advisory Council, the one line said they will establish an annual operating budget due September 1st.
Right. If you'd prefer to have that to the town sooner, I mean, they're gonna do similar to the fire department. They're gonna approach the town with the budget, and of course, the town has to approve that budget, but they need to put together what their needs are, just like any committee would, and bring it to the town board for their approval.
Well, that was going to be my question, was if there was going to be some expectation that whatever that budget was, the town would just rubber stamp it?
No,
or
no, absolutely not.
if there would be,
No, that is, unlike the fire district. It is just a committee of the town. They put together what their wish list, basically, and it's up to the town, this town board has the final say on it.
Can I offer a suggestion?
absolutely.
When I was doing a pool, for example, I did this every year. Wrote up a budget, took it to the village board, and I brought it to them, discussed it. In the final years of the pool, they decided that we needed to cut the budget. They asked me where I would cut and how I would cut, so we decided that was when we eliminated the swimming lessons from the pool. So we didn't operate the pool in the morning. So that, because of bringing it to them every year, that kind of thing could happen for whatever reason. The season's too long, I don't know what, anything could come up. So a budget is gonna be presented to you folks, and you'll look at it, and we discuss it here or someplace, and it may change.
I did want to know, under duties of the Pool Advisory Council, that wording starts out and says the Recreation Committee. That should be changed to the Pool Advisory Council. That's one change. And also, if you go to the second page and go down to where it's the 4th line, says interview and hire employees, swimming pool, grounds maintenance, etc., and it's with approval of the town board. Needs to be added on there. So those two changes again, I want the board to be comfortable knowing that we aren't, we aren't giving them carte blanche to do whatever they wanna do, but they will oversee the operation of the pool. They will work on, reviewing the applications for anyone that wants to work there. But as any employee, it has to be approved by the town board. Salaries will be set by this board, so that's why they are the advisory council. To run the day-to-day operations of the pool, make sure it's open, closed, clean, everything is taken care of, as well as overseeing the playground, to make sure that that's safe, because all of this will be under one thing once it gets done. But again, like I said, the town board does have the ultimate, final decisions, obviously, on any major changes. We aren't giving them, in these bylaws, it does not give them any set amount of money they're allowed to spend on their own without coming to the board. There's nothing like that in there. If the board chooses to do something like that in the future, that's up to them, but at this point, all decisions basically come back to here. But this board would have the authority to run things during pool season and stuff.
I think September's should work for our budget season. You know, we usually get started in September, so that, I don't see a problem with that. We can have the budget, preliminary budget in September.
Anybody have any other questions, or? So I would ask for a motion to approve the bylaws.
Or are you making a motion?
I'll make the motion
As amended?
As amended.
as amended, yep.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
Okay.
Okay, approval of payments for pool, Atlantic Testing Labs, Mancini Associates, Trefferson, and Lakeside Engineering.
Make a motion to pay them on.
Okay, motion from Al, is there a second? Second. It's a tie between Matt and Janet. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Nope. Good to go. Board of Assessment Review. We need to keep the powers that be, Office of Real Property happy. We need to reappoint Arthur Maxwell as the, chair of the Board of Assessment Review.
Make a motion to do so.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Are we still looking for planning board members?
We're gonna need, I think, two,
Okay.
and depending on what we do, we may be looking for a zoning board of appeals member, so. Get your list together. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm gonna appoint for chairman of the planning board, cause nobody wants it.
Right, yeah, I've understood that.
Anyway, all right, next up, we need to schedule a year-end meeting and an organizational meeting.
I think we talked about January 3rd for the organizational meeting.
Yep. Does
Okay.
that January 3rd work for everybody?
Can we do that 4:30 so I can make it back from Burgessville?
Nope, it's gonna be 3:30.
Come on.
January 3rd, 4:30.
4:30, does that work for everybody?
July 3rd, and then. What do you wanna do about the end?
Year-end, I was figuring maybe December 28th. Don't really wanna do it New Year's Eve. Does Friday the 28th work for everybody?
I'll be not here that day, but, well, it works for me, okay.
Works real well for you then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. The other three okay with the 28th? What time you wanna do it? You wanna meet at 4:30 again?
Friday, do it early, I guess.
6 in the morning?
3:30?
3:30?
3:30.
Also likes 3:30. Do I hear?
4:30 is good then.
That one usually doesn't take too long.
No, that's just a matter of basically
Paying bills.
paying what bills we get between now and the end of the year, so
Yeah.
it's a quickie, so. I don't care, it doesn't matter to me. 3:30, 4:30, either one. What's the board's preference?
2 P.M.
2
I
p.m.
like that even better.
3:30 it is.
3:30. All right, 3:30, December 28th.
I'm gonna advertise that too.
Yep. In the organization.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
4:30 or 3:30 on the
3:30 on the 28th.
third?
4:30
on
on
the
the
third.
Yep.
Wanna be sure of the timeline.
All right. Committee reports, highway and machinery. I know you had quite a list there, Darren.
Yeah,
What is broken since the list?
and we're caught up as of now, we just did the exhaust on the 05, finished that today.
All right, so everything's pretty much up and running at the moment?
Yeah, everything's up and running, obviously, everything still needs work, but there's, we're prioritizing, so we're doing what we can, and obviously with what money is left, which we know is not a lot at this point.
Yeah, we're getting down to crunch time here.
Yeah, but currently everything's up and running that way for winter maintenance.
Have we gotten our CHIPS money yet? Or is that still
No.
out in the wind?
No, soon,
Soon.
Yeah,
They always wait till the last
actually-
week of the year, it seems like.
yeah, it should be next week,
Probably,
soon.
maybe.
yeah, it should be really soon.
It should be soon.
Except for the last payment, of 7,000, that will be here until March.
Alright. Any questions for Darren?
There are no requests from the village to do anything? I mean, for on equipment for your mechanic?
There's a truck that's been sitting out there from the village, from the wastewater plant for over a month now, and that was at the point that we started tearing apart our truck that was damaged. Stuff because of the new one coming, the new used cab and chassis coming, and then after that it started snowing, and every day's been repairs on town equipment.
It's still here.
Still here, it's sitting
It
there.
came up at our shared services meeting.
Yeah. It's sitting down in the lower lot, actually next to the total
Apparently it
truck.
needs a lot of front end work.
It needs a complete rebuild on the
Yeah.
front end, so it's not an easy job.
No, it's, they kind of didn't use the four-wheel drive and everything kind of seized up.
Yeah,
It's not-
Matt went through it and made a list of parts for them, so they're aware of what it's gonna need to do it, but it's certainly not an easy project.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little more, I think it's gonna be a little more involved than they thought originally, but.
Yeah,
If we got a decent stretch of weather, do you think that's something that you could move through before that cab and chassis shows up and you
yeah,
get busy?
yeah, cause like I said, I'm sure we got over a month before that comes, but obviously, really every day something goes out, something minor happens to at least one piece of equipment that we have, so that gets worked on for at least a day, but we had, as you can see, a couple rather large, repairs that we did have to do, time-consuming repairs especially, tearing apart most of the truck just to get the broken part.
What's your status on the flatbed for the 1 ton?
It's supposed to be here by the end of this month. Well, it's supposed to be at the upfitter, who we're purchasing it from, at the end of the month.
And I did send that grant paperwork in, so
Yeah.
we got a $5,000 matching grant from O'Connor Foundation on that.
That is good. And that brings me just up to one other thing too. As far as the money we got for purchase there, just a question on the supervisor's report. Do you wanna talk about that now? It's,
Yeah, we can.
I can wait until you bring it up too, either way, whatever's easiest.
We can do it now while you're.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I know where the money came from. It's the insurance money for the purchase of
What
the used
page
cab
are you
chassis.
on?
I'm on, DA,
Is there a page up on top?
page 1 under DA.
Okay.
DA 5130.2.
It's towards the back, isn't it?
Yeah, it is towards the back, yep. And that's our, small equipment purchase line, shop tools, stuff like that.
It's like the fourth, fifth page from the back.
DA 5130.2?
Yep, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, I think that's where we're paying for the replacement truck out of. When the money came in, it was put into basically an insurance receipt.
Yep,
Otherwise, it messes with our budget numbers.
yep.
So that gets transferred back into your DA line to balance it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a bookkeeping.
Yep, and that's what I figured on that. I just wanted to clarify on that because we still had one purchase that we were gonna take out of that line of scheduled purchase for it's a diagnostic computer that we've never had any use for, because quite frankly, we never had anybody qualified to do it as we do now.
Yeah.
So this code reader will let you read most of the codes on most of what we have. So that was
No,
planned
there
purchase for
still
this
is-
year
There still is money in that line.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out which account we stuck it in. Let me check in. I think it went into the general aid checking account line.
When the insurance money came in,
Yeah.
correct? Yep, yep. And as I figured, I knew that was to show the insurance money, but like I said, I just wanna clarify that that money's still there for that
Yeah.
scheduled purchase.
No, you still, the money that we got from the insurance company
Okay.
is available to take care of that line.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, was that O'Connor grant also, which is a significant help, $5,000 is $5,000 that we're gonna save, that we're still gonna have. I guess my interest here is the electric co-op is putting up an older pole trailer for sale. Sealed bid is what it's gonna be, everything is sealed bid there. We were looking to place a bid on that to use to haul our culvert pipes around. Yeah. Being that we still do have money in that, large equipment purchase account,
Everybody okay with them getting that sealed bid?
it's not, and we'll certainly won't be a lot. I wanna give the amount because it's a.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't really wanna advertise what we're gonna offer. Yeah.
We've gone over and looked at it,
We'll trust you that you'll be reasonable there, otherwise you won't be getting paychecks next year, but.
it needs minor repairs and certainly nothing for our mechanics that we can't handle.
No, that would make sense for hauling culvert pipes around.
Certainly a lot easier than our rudimentary way of doing it now.
Hanging out the back of the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Anything else, Darren?
I don't believe so. Bill, we only got to speak briefly about it. We're looking at getting, probably a fleet card, fuel fleet card for our gasoline purchase. We get everything through DPW now. DPW tanks have been rather unreliable lately, but not the main reason. They don't offer the non-ethanol gasoline, which our small engines should really be using. So I've done some research. The Mirabito card has actually come in as the easiest for us to use, plus they already have all of our information, taxes and all that other stuff.
You sure there's not somebody else you could use besides Mirabito?
There's other cards we can use,
Just my opinion, but, you know.
and I knew that would be the opinion, and I'm.
I do have one other option that I'm looking into for them
Okay.
before we
I guess that's my,
move.
yeah, that's my purpose of saying that, if there's other options,
I know the
bring
sheriff's
them to me.
department, they got, was it Wexford?
They have the WEX, and I looked into the WEX too, that was the other one that I've,
But then they run mostly gas stuff, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure
yeah.
where they can use that, where they have, diesel fuel or something in case you want to do
Yeah.
that.
I got information mailed to me on that WAC program.
Yeah, I've been in contact with them, I've actually got all their information too, but,
I went up there and they showed it to me on how it works. The sheriff was showing me how the program works. It's pretty cool, I mean, you can track everything.
yeah. Yeah, and the Mirabito one is the same way, and I'm sure what you have, Bill, also does that same thing. So you can get all that lined up, all that information lined up on it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, health and youth, anything to report?
So the Design Build Club at Delaware Academy gave a presentation of their small installation that they've been planning for the new playground. and, they've been working with Max Stady up at the college in the architecture department to go through that. And, we got to take a look at that. They've been also in contact with the O'Connor Hospital, group to get some funding for that as well. So it should be coming together pretty nicely, for the spring, construction time.
Anything?
That's the big news
That's
this
the
month.
big news?